What's going on, gamers? So, yeah, we got a whole list of new, what can we call it at this point, guys? Xbox farm to go on. We could just say that to be, I guess, more civil. But there's something that popped up instantly that I don't understand, like the naivety. It's like the sheep mentality continues in the most diluted gaming base in the world, and that's the Xbox base. Or if you can even call it Xbox anymore, because it's not. It says Xbox CEO Asha Sharma responds to hear you to fan requests for Xbox games to remain exclusive to Xbox consoles. Are you really going to be, guys, at this point, I don't know what to say. Are you really going to be this dumb? Like, the Xbox CEO Sharma replied, hear you to a fan urging that Xbox games like Halo, Forza, Gears, and Fable stay exclusive to Xbox consoles. The response sparked widespread discussions. Why would it, why? What is left of the series? You didn't even hit 30 million sales. How are you going to sell exclusive on that device? The next thing is a PC. PC has no exclusive market for Xbox, like it's going to be some dedicated thing that says this only exists in the PC world. This is in the Xbox into the PC world, and we're only going to drop exclusives on here. How the hell are you going to do that? You're an extension of the PC. Steam is the biggest aspect. You need so much money to be a strong publisher to sell on PlayStation, Switch 2, Steam, and whatever else would have came out. Like, you don't, this literally just defeats everything that just moved towards to. Satay even said the same thing. It's like, why are we being this dumb? Like, this is what I don't understand about you guys over here in the Xbox world that literally are thinking like this. Not the people who don't, that are realizing, dude, really? Because it's like, why are we moving to this? Are we ready to get into this? Because, yeah, let me know what you guys think. It's like, are you kidding me? Like, how is this going to work in a dead market? Nobody buys games on your platform. You barely have 28, 29 million consoles sold. How are you going to afford to make something exclusive and barely even sell anything and it just tanks off? Everybody goes bankrupt then. Xbox gets shut down. You don't make no sense. So here's Charlie Intel. New CEO responds saying, hear you, right? We're going to get to her post too. It's 2026. People don't want limits anymore. No, Xbox cannot be limited to its own market. Sony still does that. Then they put some games on PC. Nintendo is not doing any of that. Even Steam exclusives are still Steam. You don't see Dota going nowhere else. Or Counter-Strike. You see what I mean? It's like, no, you have to have a living ecosystem on its own for this to work. The fact that this is even getting this far is insanity. Boy, I tell you, the cope is ridiculous. People don't want limits anymore. We shouldn't be restricted to who we can play with by what we play on. You are only talking about Xbox. If it's on Xbox and it's on Xbox PC, if it's on Xbox PC, then it could be on Steam. Steam is PC gaming. You have to go there. You're not going on Xbox to have an Xbox app to be Xbox only. No, they need to put their games on Steam day and date. They've been doing that. That's the only thing that they can do on PC to survive. And then outside of that, they need PlayStation to carry. No PlayStation, Call of Duty's dead. You see what I mean? And now you have to go to Nintendo because that's a living base too to make Call of Duty even more alive. Definitely that last one. It's like, what are we talking about here? So limiting your player base in this day and age is dumb. Yeah, for Xbox, that's impossible. That's suicide. You can't do it. Sony can remain exclusive specifically on PlayStation and be completely fine. They just want more money. That's what it's all about. Xbox needs to do that. That's a needle in the arm from Steam and from PlayStation and now from Nintendo that they have out like this. Put the needle in my arm, you know what I mean? Because they have to do that. It's not like all of a sudden since all this switch up happened, like what is with all this blindness? It's like ain't nothing changed. As a matter of fact, you might be going backwards even more. So this guy says, no, stop it. Games are for everyone and shouldn't be exclusive to one console. Shut up. That only works for Xbox. So here's the thing. Nintendo has won the whole thing and they surrender to nobody and they're getting Xbox games. They're getting some PlayStation games and they still outsell everyone in games that go on PlayStation. They go on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox Series, PC, and Xbox. And their exclusives only on their consoles outselling all of them combined together. You see what I mean? It's like, no, because you can't do it. That's the only reason that's going on. So just because she said hear you does not mean anything. That's just trying to make you feel empowered by somebody getting in some position, and it's going to make you feel like, oh, I hear you. We're about to change the game and go back to console war. It's like, how are you going to do that? You got these people. It's like, I don't understand. Like, this is just insanity to me. So frankly, I'm extremely concerned about this transition. She knows nothing about games and she's not a gamer. It's going to be Phil Spencer in the back still doing what he can. You see what I mean? But other than that, even he can't play that game. So it's like, what is she going to do? You know what I mean? It's like, here we go with this diluted nonsense again. Concerning Play Anywhere has been a net positive for the system. Sure, let them make exclusive games. That's cool. It'll be even cooler when they realize people just don't care for Xbox enough for it to matter. That's what I'm saying. You don't have a market to try exclusives. It's impossible. Even when you said Forza is coming later, you better have Steam there day one. You see what I mean? Because that's the PC combination there. Like, you can't do anything without Steam. When it comes to being away from PlayStation or Nintendo till you get to there, you need that Steam day one. Other than that, yeah, impossible. I don't even need this on. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is what I'm saying. It's like, why are we doing this? You guys falling for PR corporate speak. God bless. That's what I'm saying. Just because they hear doesn't mean they're going to listen. Somebody that really said something intelligent. You see what I mean? Xbox hardware is dead. Yeah, pretty much. So, you know what I mean? I don't get it. And then let's go down to her post right here. This is the guy that said it here, right? Hi, Usher Star. As the new Xbox CEO, I hope that you understand how important exclusive games are and how games like Halo, Forza, Gears, Fable created an identity for Xbox and its players, becoming a key point for Xbox success. Dude, the consoles are done. It's a PC now. With AI push and Windows 11 and Copilot. Get ready. With another AI successor. Xbox games must be only on Xbox when it was Xbox as an Xbox console. Unbelievable. This should have been done at the beginning of series, and then you should have tried it all there. And just she's like, here, you like, I hear what you're saying, but that does not mean anything. You got 2,000 people liking this. Thank you. I hope you're the change Xbox needs. Just give me some powder in my hands. You ready? You guys know what this means. Let's do this till we get some flint sparks going, because we don't need to slap the sparks into him, because he needs some light up in his brain. I'm really excited about how much Xbox can improve. Oh, man. Man, look, man, I don't know what to say at this point. Please keep the games multi-platform. Dude, that's what's going to happen. Why would that change? It's impossible. You would kill the entire market. Satya knows this. He would never allow that. It's not going to happen. Wake up, please. Wake up. Wake up. The more people playing, the better. Some folks want to act like it's still 2001. Don't listen to the mindset. They're stuck in the past instead of looking to the future. It ain't even being stuck in the past, because Nintendo is dominating. You see what I mean? They're still selling like crazy. They got the world record of all time. You see what I mean? And they're fully exclusive. Sony still does exclusives. PlayStation ecosystem making more money than ever. Ain't no PlayStation Plus on PC. And ain't PlayStation ain't making no transition to PC. You see what I mean? It's like, what are you talking about? No, this is only in the Xbox world. That's it. And Steam is still doing better than ever in its position, and it's getting ready to make a console-like experience. They tried this little handheld experience. Sure, it'll be niche or whatever, but the point is, the only one that seems to be in this disposition is the Xbox brand, which is no longer, to me, real. It's just Microsoft gaming and AI and corp suits that took over and are ruining everything and enforcing stuff. You see? So this guy says this new strategy was making Xbox irrelevant. Yeah, it's too late now, buddy. It wasn't bringing games to more players. What you need now is multi-platform publishing power. That's it. That's the only thing that's left. It just moved Xbox players to other platforms. Yeah, I told you not to buy one. It's all right. You can't recover from that, bro. It's over with. More competition is the best thing for players in the industry, obviously. If you can afford a PS5 and Switch 2, you can buy an Xbox. Dude, that stuff's done. Like, this guy's delusional. Like, if you want to talk about somebody who's not up to date with reality, it's somebody like that. Do not listen to him. You need sales. Xbox players do not buy games. They use Game Pass. Exclusivity is dead. For shareholders, lines must go up. That's correct. Like, you have to produce these numbers. What is Call of Duty without PlayStation last year? You really want to see the numbers? You dead in the water. This ain't the 360 era. Even Xbox One, they would have been fine with making Call of Duty an exclusive. You see what I mean? But now, you need PC. You need PlayStation. And now you need to add in Switch 2. Call of Duty's getting ready to come to Switch 2 soon in the next few months. Watch what I said. So you see what I mean? Like, that has to happen. You don't have that. What do you have? You have nothing. Nothing's left of Xbox then. That can't be a strong publisher. Or I'll say Microsoft on there. I won't say Xbox. Kind of funny, right? It's not going to say Xbox Publishing. It's going to say Microsoft Corporation. You see what I mean? Because that's what's left. And Game Pass, which they jacked the price up on. So this guy's like, J-Dog, with all due respect, do not listen to these types of people, please. Exclusivity is not a good thing, and it's really good stuff like Halo is multi-platform. More people get to play it. There are other ways to make the Xbox stand out. Yeah, from an Xbox standpoint, it's not going to work. And she says that, but do you think she's going to listen? No, because Satya decides, and he already knows that. Phil Spencer's like, no, you know what I mean? No, if anybody would have made that happen, it would have been Phil Spencer. He tried what he can. Look what happened. It's not going to work. It's over. You know what I mean? So please don't listen to the old, outdated mentality. And this is the thing, too, where people think it's an old, outdated mentality. It's not that it's an old, outdated mentality. It's just that your ecosystem is not healthy enough and overpowered enough and meta enough to stand on its own like a Nintendo platform to where, since that's what they've been doing their whole existence and they never broke apart, to actually say, man, I'm outselling all of you who are multi-platform on all of this. But think about Doom the Dark Ages on PC, on Xbox Series, on PlayStation 5, and let's say they make a Switch 2 version. You got Nintendo exclusives outselling that on all platforms. You could grab multiple games that went multi-platform, and Nintendo is outselling them times 5. You see what I mean? It's like, why is that happening? It's not about money. Yeah. So that gives you that idea that they went so far out of that it's impossible to play that game anymore. But it's crazy that little spark, like this is how slow this base is. I hate to say it. That this is the thing that's kind of like trending. And it's pretty sad, guys. Look at that, 1446 posts already. All down, all over the place. Like, yeah, I kind of feel bad for these people. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think about this. I had to make a video about this because I'm like, no, man. Later, y'all. Keep gaming no matter what platform you're on. And you guys know where I'm saying this because it's like, come on, wake up.